Hey, well, you doing alright? Why am I hearing the same thing twice? Oh, I've got feedback. There we go. I had the green Twitch going. Just double checking a couple of things because I'm now doing 3 platforms, not just 2. Which is where I buggered up. But it looks okay now. Is the audio okay? Because you shouldn't be able to hear my fan now. I've made it so you shouldn't hear the fan. I've turned on Magic Mic on the thing. Cool. Uh, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Eventually, when I can get verified on Twitter, I'll hopefully be able to be live on there as well. I might be doing other platforms, I don't know yet. I've just got to get myself started, so I'll be doing an hour a week at the moment, just to ensure. You know what? Let's change over. There we go. I look pink right now, and it's annoying me because this light now makes me look like I'm pale. Oh, okay. Does that look any better? That looks a bit better now. We changed the main webcam. There we go. In case you're wondering what that is, it's the TV, and this is just a reflection of the curtain behind the screen. In case anyone's wondering. Yeah. But a notification on my phone to say that I was live. That's the funny part. I've never had Twitch on my phone, so I've just noticed the notification, so I can see them on here if I'm not actually at the computer. But yeah. And there's a lot of random things that I've moved off screen for reasons. I don't really like this. Anyway, how are you all? Can you hear the music, by the way? Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, for goodness sake, it's reacting to messages now. Hold on. That's not what I wanted it to do. One sec. Yeah, react to chat off. Right. Wait, can't you hear it? Oh, it's too low. Is that better? Spotify might have just been low. That was silly of me. Can you hear it now? I don't even know if you can hear it, to be fair. Since I set up I've changed a few things around, as you can probably see. It's kind of mucked up the audio. You can't hear it? What? You can't hear the music? Hold on. Wait, why is Mel done that? Unlinked track from global. Oh, wait. Okay. That's why. I think I know why. I thought it was a VOD based, and now I've got double. Right. You turn me up. That's it. Can you hear it now? It should work. Hang on. Spotify. Not a link. Link is link track to global state. Yeah, unlink it to global state. VOD exclusion. It should be working. I'm confused, but it does state. I'm going to show it if media. If I this is the thing I'm clicking on, but here it says exclude from VODs. Oh wait, you can't see it. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay. So this is what I'm using. I'm using Meld, but that's what's excluding it. This is maxed out. I can hear something, but I don't think. Hold on. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm maxed out for me. Okay, but, oh. Is it because? Hold on. Is it because I have preferences, audio? Edit, use VOD audio. Other platforms doesn't support separate audios like Twitch. If you like this audio, yeah, which should what? Let me go to another output. Twitch. Right. Okay. I have no. Hang on. Lol, take YouTube a second, if you don't mind. Do you need the link? It should just be at my name, youtube.com/at my name. Because it's easier that way. I don't know. I need to work out Kick and everything. But if I'm not wrong, it could be the fact that I've turned it off for Twitch. Go to my yeah, you'll be able to find it. We can't. Let me know. Oh, okay. Just checking. If I'm correct, I may be raiding someone. Well, there's a high chance I'll be raiding someone regardless. But my aim is to raid people now. Because I've been told to. Also, which way is it that way? Because I've got Twitch open in the delay. So, the Twitter handle that's there, if anyone follows that, it's currently locked. But I'm hoping to, in the near future, unlock it, which is up there now. So, I'm hoping to unlock it and make posts there as well. Generally speaking, it's going to be more probably business-based stuff. But I'm hoping to do more platform-based stuff as well. Basically what everyone else does, but from what I can see and my perspectives on it. But yeah, what I'll do, is after the stream, I'll I'll turn that thing off so it works for, because it doesn't make sense, because I think, if I'm correct, well, what's supposed to happen? You can't even. What the hell? Let me reopen it. Now I'm gonna be buggered if I want to mute Spotify a second because I don't know what's playing. There we go. Let me reopen it now. Right? I don't know if that's right for Twitch because I've just gone into the thing. Wherever it's gone here, I'll have clicked on exclude from Twitch VOD track, so I think I've turned it off in the wrong place. Because I had all the 3 platforms going. But it's here, I switched it on. So I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, that's what's happened. Okay. Right, that helped a hell of a lot then. Right, let me get back into here. I don't understand that though. Let me go back into the preferences a second. That. Okay, it's turned off for that. Right. Green Twitch doesn't really make much difference right now. I'll turn it off for that one. And that one doesn't make a difference apparently. Okay. Right. So, there's a few things I've seen on Twitter that I'm going to be talking about. I'm not playing. I don't think I'll play again because there are a few things I've got a few things I want to talk about through Twitter. So, I'm going to turn. Is the music too loud, by the way? Because I haven't had it maxed out. I can't really hear myself, to be fair. That's the problem. If I do that, does that change anything? I don't know. So, alright, that's there. Well, okay, I'll just do that. It's easier. I have this lot, this, and then this. That's all there is. This is the dashboard for that. So, there's a few things which I'm trying to be careful I don't dock myself because I don't know what's there. So, let me go into here. That's requests, bookmarks.
There's more to Spotify than
so,
that's because video is
this is commentary. The level of music is a bit louder, but it's fine. I'll take it down. It's alright, I need to take it down then. Because I can't hear myself think. Yeah, it needs to be lower than me when I'm not talking, even when I'm talking. So just an ad right now. So I saw this tweet from YouTube creators. But it says here, what's your creator love language? Through subs, thoughtful comments, and seeing video on the homepage. Now, I actually thought about this earlier on, because this was posted 2 days ago. 3, I don't know. Yeah, 2 days ago. And I saw it yesterday, and I was thinking, well, at the end of the day, subs don't really do a lot in terms of numbers, apart from obviously other things. So if you can get, and it's just damn stupid, but in a sense, YouTube, when you get YouTube subs, you can when someone subscribes to you on YouTube, it doesn't really affect you too much. It's kind of a number, and I've heard people say the number doesn't make much difference. The main focus is the comments and the connection to the audience. So the order I picked would be comments, then seeing video on the home page, because the comments would lead to the algorithm recognise it, which then leads to the video going on the home page, and then new subs, because new subs would come off the home page, so it'd be 2, 3, and then 1. That's kind of my system. Now, for someone who's beginning, probably would be in the order that YouTube has put it as. That's kind of my thing. And I think that's probably the best. My view, that's probably the best way of going about it. Going this one, then this one, then this one. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Oh wait, you can't see it. Like lol. So this is what I was talking about. I keep forgetting to look at that. I can only see my camera. That's why. So this was the question: the love language of the creators, subs, thoughtful comments, and seeing the video on the homepage. Now I went for 2. This one and then 2, 3, and 1, which is 2, 3, and 1. Obviously, you couldn't see that to that moment. Didn't make much sense, but never mind. I'll get used to that. But yeah, so you can't. Subs doesn't make a difference that as you move on, but getting comments helps with the algorithm. People have said if you comment, it helps the algorithm push the video out. So then, if it pushes the video out, it's going to push it to the homepage or push it to the recommendations, which is, in my view, the homepage because everyone has a different homepage. Then going from there, you get more subs because it means more entertainment through the homepage. That's kind of my view on it. Now, when you're new, you need subs. So maybe at first, people would probably put this in the exact order. But as a creator, you probably would just go 2, 3, and 1. Now, I'm intrigued to see what other people put. New subscribers. So they put subscribers. I've done it in order. So if I go for that one, I'll go for number 2. They've gone for subs. More revenue. That's financial based. I think comments definitely should okay. It does, because that means it basically, like I said, it helps you with the algorithm and helps you move forward into the algorithm, because if more people talking, Twitch's system can recognise that it recognises people are engaging with the content, so therefore people are really more interested, which is what that's probably referring to. Literally all of these. Well, that doesn't really answer the question. That's hilarious, Skeeter. I've had that once. I think hateful is new love language. Correct. The concept behind this is more down to it being, how to put this? If someone hates on a video, realistically they are building engagement. So creators just, if it's to a point where the creator's like, well, this is worth making content solely about, then yeah, which is what a lot of bad comments are. Like they want to do it, so it's like that. So most creators realise that, but less is a value to put towards the comment, they don't make a video in. But bad comments and good comments, whether it's homophobic, racist, or whatever, I don't know how Twitch's algorithm works, but let's just say it's racial, discriminative, homophobic, whatever you call it. It's a comment, so it doesn't really make much difference in that sense. The algorithm will push it out unless Twitch's system filters out the comments automatically before it decides to register it to the algorithm, and then goes, right, this has got a lot of hateful comments. Let's ignore the hateful comments. What good comments are there? Is it good? Are they good comments helpful if they are, push it out? But to me, I don't know if the system works like that. I think it just puts out whatever the most comments are. If it's hate, good, bad, whatever. It doesn't matter whether it's content creators are both like men and women. It doesn't make a difference. Women get it quite a lot as well. It's more of a sexual based thing to them. They can get sexual comments, which just, I think they get deleted. But women I've spoken to who do content, they say they ignore it because they just make fun of it in the end, mainly through Twitch. A lot of Twitch creators have this problem. So at the end of the day, what's the point in complain about it when you can just make fun of it to make content about it, and then you can say, well, that person looks like an idiot now, because at the end of the day, what's the point in making that kind of comment? It just brings the attention to the person, but it brings the wrong attention. So let's just say I made, for example, a negative comment towards a female streamer, whether it's sexual or hate or race or whatever. What I'm going to get is the response of laughter, made fun of, questions, what's the point in that type of thing. Obviously, I'm not that type of person, so I'm giving that as an example, just as a disclaimer. But generally speaking, men who hate Twitch, men who hate women on Twitch, or like women to a point where they follow just because it's a woman, and how they dress or how they look. It's, to me, and I've spoken to a few women recently about it, they say it doesn't make a difference because a lot of the content creators who are high on the platform are males. So it kind of balances out that, they said. But to me, I agree with what the women said that I spoke to who stream. What you call it? They said to me that they're like, well, if it's bad, the community makes fun of it, make them look bad. They said they don't delete the comment necessarily because it's engaging for the community to do it, regardless of what it is. But if it's like, obviously it's personal, they said they would remove it because it's not needed. But yeah, so that's kind of where I would go about that. Thoughtful comments. What do you mean I'm not live on YouTube right now? Of course I'm live on YouTube. What? Is YouTube broke or something? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, hold on a second, chat. This is where it gets... Wait, this should be here? Why did it... It says it worked. It says it's been live. The bot reacted at 7:05. So it has worked. I don't know what the thing's talking about, but it has worked. This is just telling me, it's just saying you currently do not have an active public live stream on YouTube. When I just check it live, go live will connect you to your chat in a couple of minutes automatically. Click here for the dashboard, yeah, which I've done. But obviously it crashed on me. Connect YouTube chat successfully. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that. Oh well. But yeah, where was I? So you still live? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, lol. I don't know if you can see the message above. Hold on, let me bring it up on stream a second. That's what I'm getting above. It said this. Basically saying I'm not live on Twitch, but YouTube, and it's because it's private, I should make it public to work. But as soon as I opened up this, everything popped up. So I don't know. But I have, hold on. What was that? So yeah, okay, so that's that. I don't know. Oh well. So where was I? So, thoughtful comments I like when people comment, have some type of connection with me. That is where it becomes down to the algorithm as well. This is what helps the algorithm, thoughtful comments. Which a lot of people prefer. Well, none is possible anymore due to your algorithm and pushing the shorts forward. So shorts are being pushed forward more, I've noticed myself. By the way, you can use the word followers instead of subs, because on Twitch, the green platform, it says the green platform. It says the green platform referring to Kick, basically. So it says Twitch and Kick. It means you pay and follow is free. Makes more sense. To be fair, I think, yeah, YouTube. Okay, YouTube is different in that aspect, and I understand why some people go, well, how does YouTube and Twitch and Kick and all that work? Because some of them are subscribed, some of them are followed, some of these. YouTube has been subscribed for many years, so to change that to followers would really confuse people probably, and especially if they don't use any other especially if they don't watch live content, and so it says, oh, well, you sub to my channel. Now, I don't know. People normally go, oh, you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise they're going to say follow the channel, and they're going to go, what do you mean follow the channel? What channel? Unless it's you Twitch, then you say follow me on Twitch or follow me on Kick or Trovo or whatever the rest of them are called, I don't know. It makes sense on them ones, but for YouTube it has to be subscribed because many people are used to it. Now if they changed it, it'd be confusing, but I think that eventually it would become normal, changing one to the other. Yeah, so getting a comment on a video says I earned their sub because X, Y, and Z. I love that earning subs feels great. This I do myself. So unless I comment on something, which I do comment on people I'm not subbed on, but very little. Mainly the content I sub on is more down to it being like, if I enjoy the content and it's valued me and I have a contribution to make, rather than going just great content, which I used to do, I now put an actual effort into the comment, which mine can technically become quite long. So it kind of, people tell me that they prefer the comments like that, so it's more beneficial. So I agree on that one. I love seeing my videos on the homepage. I really love the engagement on the videos I create. If I can get someone to be happy I did something right, yeah. That's kind of what everyone's aim is, but yeah. I don't know, YouTube hasn't been nice to me. Wow, okay. Well, new subs, I guess, as you never held with the other two. I disagree on this in a sense, because the algorithm works. Like the content I watch, this is recent, July 23rd. This was 2 days ago. Oh, this was the same day actually that the video, the post was made. In a sense, it's, to me, that comment is not valid in a sense, because for me and many other people, it's, if you search up cars on YouTube, you're gonna get cars, whether that's the movie Cars or cars as in race cars or whatever. If you type in mechanics or cleaning or tech or any topic, you're going to get that in your feed. You don't have to be subscribed to a YouTube channel in order to gain the content from the channel, because that's not how it works. I've unsubbed from many channels, but I still know the channels, so I can still get them. And what I've done on my main channel, my main account, which is not the gaming one, is I've gone through the channels I have unsubscribed from the channels that I know I'm going to watch frequently, and then the channels that I like go, it's like event based or I comment a lot on, I stay followed, because the channels that I watch but don't comment on, I unfollowed. So basically the ones I left, I kind of make a comment sometimes, or it's event based. That's kind of where I categorize, because I literally got 5 channels. But yeah, so that's kind of that. So that's, I disagree on that one. Someone liked it. Who liked it? Someone's liked it. Who liked it? Who liked it? What? How do you check if someone's liked it here? Hold on. No. Can you see it here? No. You used to be able to view. Am I zoomed in? Is that why? Why can't I view who's liked? Maybe they've removed it. I don't know. That's too zoomed in. I disagree on that one. Let's go back one. Not being banned. Fair enough. To be. By the way, could you answer my post? This is just they don't even have nothing on their profile. There's nothing even here. It's just a dead account. There's no followers. They followed me in February. Responding. That looks similar to another channel I'm not going to mention. New subs and NBA draft prospects. Not sure what that means. NBA, not sure. All the above, yeah, all the above makes sense. All the above comments, yes. New subs, no. The dislike numbers, okay. Team views and likes, no. Seems all to be very similar, so yeah, that's kind of where that one is. The next thing for this is about Meld itself. Basically what I'm streaming in here. The actual application I'm using. So they've enabled clipping by the looks of it. Tiff, one of the what's the position, head of marketing, that's what it was. She stated streamers you could also click your thing. So let's just see, but I've already watched that thing, but let's just pause this. Wait, I don't even think you can hear the thing. Hold on. Why can't you hear it? Gameplay live. Oh wait, it's because it's source output. That is that right?
This is the only way you
There
should
we
be
go.
clipping your live streams.
First, we have to decide which canvas we're going to use to clip.
Click settings.
Scroll down, click edit, and then we're going to select either our vertical or our main canvas. I'm going to select vertical because that just makes it so much faster in editing. Make sure to enable clipping and then decide how long you want your clips to be and where you want them to be saved and what format you want them to be in. I don't know why I was on MKV, but we're going to use MOV. Then just click this button right here that says clip.
You could even instantly replay that clip back onto your canvas for stream, but I can show you that in another video if you want. Just let me know. You don't even have to be recording or streaming to make clips, which means you can make offline gaming clips in one button.
And then post it to social so you can grow your streams.
You can use things like Lumia Streams or StreamerBot to trigger those clips when chat makes a clip, so you have a high quality one built in right away without having to do anything. Oh, and also there's a Stream Deck button to clip. Stream smarter, create faster.
I was going to state that as well. I was going to state that there's a stream button to clip it as well. So you can, on the Stream Deck, you can add a function that they've got on the Stream Deck where you can clip for a certain amount of time. And what it is, I've spoken to the community manager / mod, and he said that the way it works is once you push the clip button, you clip the previous 30, 60, 90, or whatever the numbers is, whatever you've set it as. I think it's 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Well, 1 minute, but technically 1 minute 20, which is 90 seconds. Yeah. No, 1 minute 30 seconds. I don't know. Maths is terrible. That's besides the point. But the difference is on this. The difference is doing it through the software is much longer because you use your mouse. So the Stream Deck is actually more useful, which is what I use, which is how you find that I use webcam. I'm not using the mouse at all. I do gameplay, I'm not that comfortable with that. Oh, okay, it's come up with the same thing. Interesting. Okay. Right. So yeah, so you can do that with that. This is interesting, in a sense. This was posted. I'm going to be focused on this one, to be fair, because that was just originally from just a response from us. So another Twitch streamer is that Bossy, which I contribute a lot on Twitch channel. Hi Emma, how are you doing? How you doing, Emma? So the thing with this one is the emote that was on Twitch has been removed. Now, some people have commented stating, someone said why, I don't know. I'm doing okay. I'll be probably in VC after anyway, Emma. That's just an ad. And someone said, never seen the emote on the run. I'm going to go the first bit, which to me sounds like they've never seen the emote, which I've never seen the emote. And people seem happy by that, by the sounds of it. For me, I've never seen the emote, so some people say it's great, some people say it's bad. But at the end of the day, as many people are saying, there is too many emotes on Twitch. There is far too many emotes. If you're subscribed to any Twitch channel, you've got the. How do I do this? So let's go to here, right? I've got mine, and I've got the ones I'm sub to. So I have to collapse them all to see them all. So all these channels I'm sub to, apart from these ones. So OK Heavenly, this channel, that's my channel. That's the freak ones I use. But you can see there's too many of them, and there's way more. This is literally like from the ones I'm following. So in generally speaking, there is far too many. Yes, I am. How did you work that out? Because I'm not mentioning it since you've been here. That's a good question. Because you've seen. Okay, yeah. Because I was just going to say, how did you work that out? Because you can see the dashboard. Yeah. I'm just streaming there as well. Yeah, I just realised. But Twitch needs to go through its emotes and gets rid of like the least used ones, because people like the LUL, which is basically the LOL emote, which I use in chats a lot. How much are you getting paid on it? Nothing. This is the first stream on Kick. I'm nothing right now. I'm just doing it for the fun of it, to be fair. If it comes to finance, it comes to finances. But yeah, so in general, there needs to be less of these on there. It's just too many. I'm sure he said something else about it as well. There's this I want to speak about after, but there's nothing else is there about that. No. Okay, I'll talk about that after as well. Yeah, so it's like there's just too many. Zach has stated a few times on Twitch that there's just too many emotes. I'm sure he did, and there's another one called Devin Nash. I'm just gonna say that because what's the difference these days? Those two creators, they. I'm rambling on this one. Basically, there's too many channels with too many emotes. And if you count how many channels are on Twitch, which is think of all the creators on Twitch, and generally speaking, plus the ones that Twitch makes for events, TwitchCon, etc., there is too many. If we streamline the ones that are mainly used and they cut out what's not used and just do a overhaul, then yeah, because they're paying designers, and Twitch's money is just, they need more money. That's why subs and everything are so expensive as well. So it's kind of a bit silly that. And there's a few other things I noticed. Twitch, I'm just going to put this one out. Twitch is verified through the business accounts. If you go to Twitch, Twitch, which is Twitch's account? Do I have to go through this? Let me zoom out slightly. Hold on. Get rid of all these. I was just searching these up earlier. Yeah, I do search up. There we go. That was ages ago when the CEO passed away, which rip. Don't know who that was. So Twitch, right? Yeah. So as you can see, they've got the account verified for the business account. They're spending money on Twitter, but then they've got all these accounts as well. They have other accounts that are verified. If he unverifies this one, make it blue. Get rid of the affiliation. He pays for it himself. Then yeah. If I go to Twitch, just generally speaking, and then go to people, you can see that there's Twitch there, Twitch support, Twitch. See, that's a business account. Twitch Rivals is a business account. TwitchCon. See, the TwitchCon and Twitch support are just normal, which is all they need. Twitch UK and Ireland is verified. No one from my understanding, people only normally use Twitch because Twitch reposts from other accounts. So it's like, let's say this was Twitch and this was Twitch or Twitch external accounts. They would post and then tag something in it, which doesn't make sense. Have they done it before? They probably have. I'm sure I've seen them do that before. Are they going to prove me wrong? Seriously. Are they going to prove me wrong? I'm sure they've done it, unless it's on the other accounts. I've seen it before. Who's that? Oh. I don't even know who that is. This account has been taken over by Twitch streamer. Oh, okay, so... Okay. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to Twitch themselves. Or Twitch support. Stuff like... Here, right. So... I was thinking the other way around, but it's still the same thing. Twitch support is basically retweeting Twitch's stuff, which doesn't make sense in a way, when they can just do this. But I guess they're linking it to the... I don't know. Well, why not just keep it on one thing? It seems a bit silly, to be fair, in some sense. But I guess if people are following, I don't know. I disagree on some things. Like, it doesn't make sense. They post on a secondary account based on the main account, or vice versa. And I'm like, why don't you post everything on the one account? Like Twitch, you do Twitch kind of stuff, right? And then you link it to the Twitch kind of stuff. Twitch support, you do for support only. You don't need just Twitch. People don't need to tweet to support, and then Twitch goes, right, that's a useful thing. I'm going to repost that because people who are wanting support will go to the support page. If you're following Twitch, you're not there for support. I follow Twitch. Well, I don't follow anyone on this account, but I followed Twitch before, and a lot of it was stuff I wasn't interested in because they were reposting, well, even retweeting from other accounts, which I wasn't following. So what's the point in that? When they just, I don't know. It kind of seems like a double-edged sword in a sense. Like you follow one account, but you're still getting posts from other accounts. Now people sometimes follow one account, but they also follow the other accounts, and I've done that myself. But at the end of the day, what's the point in that when you can? What you can do is you can follow the support, you can follow Twitch. But if you follow support on Twitch, but Twitch is retweeting the support, you're getting the same tweet twice. What's the point in that? It doesn't make sense at all. Like, it really doesn't make sense. If you're going to tweet something, don't retweet it on another account that everyone's following because people aren't interested in support. Refer to the tweet, but don't need to retweet the same thing. Or you could maybe quoting the tweets better, but they retweet stuff as well, which doesn't make anything. Like, it doesn't make sense. I love the platform, but some of the things it does doesn't make sense. And I've spoken to other creators about it. Look, Twitch support has reposted Twitch. Now, if you're following Twitch, you get this post. You're like, oh, okay. You scroll up. You see this. You're like, well, I've just seen that post. Why am I seeing the same bloody post again? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. It just doesn't make any logical sense at all. That was a mobile feed. I use that sometimes, not very often. This as well, like that. This one and this one. Post once, nothing. Again, the Twitch support is posting the Twitch stuff. Twitch can, if you want to see this stuff, you follow Twitch, his main account. If you want support stuff, even if you tweet the same thing, you're not. Well, I suppose we could just retweet that then, but still, or reword it. It just seems pointless. Or make it shorter. Like, honestly, it doesn't make any sense. I don't think this makes any sense. 2K to 4K. What is it? It's in beta right now. 2K, 4. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, something like that. 1080p to 2K. Yeah, 1440p. Same thing. But there's not much difference here. And what's the difference? That's better. I understand that, but not much difference. It's not worth the big. It's not a big change. You can see that's a big change, but that's about it. It's not really a huge change worth bragging about, which does make it in. So yeah, like Twitch can just simply get rid of a bunch of stuff that for site issues. Why would you repost site issues if? Oh, doesn't make sense. This drives me crazy. For site issues, follow support. And Twitch is like, whoever posts through Twitch, which employee posts the Twitch support stuff, should look at the About Me and go, right, if they want to follow this, they should go to this account. So then it's like, well, yeah, but still, I'm just going to repost it. What's the difference? It doesn't make any difference at all. Like, why? It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make anything. So, I don't know, what the hell is that? I don't know. But yeah, like, this... they've removed it. That's good and bad, depending on if you used it. If you used it, then you're okay. Well, you're not okay. You may still have it. I wonder if they've removed it from people who don't use it. If you've saved it, but I don't know how that works. So I guess they've just removed it completely. So that's I understand that, which I agree because too many on there. Where's the ones I was looking at before? I looked at a few and now they're all gone. Where the hell did they all go? Not list. Right, that's there. Look after. This one I've looked at, so that can go. This one I've looked at, that can go. I might just do these after stream. But yeah. So this one is linked to this one. It's not really, but it's not. It is, but it's not. It's linked to the same system, but it's not the same thing. So it says here, Twitch Day monetization. This is let's see, one of the creators I follow. Monetization for starting from July 28th for all US based streamers. So this is US based only. So if you're in the US, you're all good. Other countries will be added later. So my country, UK, will be added later. Canada, etc., will be added later. It says you will not be able to cash out until you become an affiliate status, but you will be able to spend any earnings or revenue on Twitch. In simple terms, if you did not understand any of that, if you're not an affiliate, but you earn money, that money will then, in simple terms, you earn subs and whatever. Tip, not cheers, etc. Any funds that add into your Twitch balance, as soon as you apply for affiliate, you get accepted. That's when the payout will go into your account. Now, the second part of that is this part, but you'll be able to spend your revenue on Twitch, right? Spending revenue on Twitch, right? That bit, simple terms, is even if you're an affiliate, you can spend the money you earned. I'm guessing, based on how it ends up. This, I've not got anything from Twitch for this, but I trust Zach on this because he gets most of his stuff from there. He may get wrong once or twice, but it's not very often. So I believe this for now. If you earn $50 on Twitch, or $55, which is over the payout, then what you're doing is you're storing that. If you're going to another channel and you want to support them by subscribing, I'm guessing, because it's not rolled out yet, yes, basically opting to allow you to pay out if your payout balance is not reached 50 payout threshold, then it will arrive to the next spending period, which is basically you can spend it after that day. Your earnings will be subjected to tax withholding to become spendable. So basically, that last part to me sounds like whatever you, let's say you want a sub, rather than just spending the money on the sub, you get taxed. Now, to me, that's silly, but that's just Twitch. That's just another way they're making money. They're making money, or in a sense, I'm guessing, or it has to be taxed for legal reasons. But taxing that basically means if you pay, basically, in a sense, if you're being taxed on your income, which you will do. If it's on hold, you still pay taxes. You give the sub to someone, or you sub yourself. At the end of the day, let's say it's $5.99 for a gifted sub, you have to spend like $6.50, which means you're spending $1.50. I'm just being an example on tax. So you're spending more than what a sub is worth. So it contradicts itself if you haven't got enough for this one sub. So it's a bit of a fluff ball, that one is, honestly. I don't know what's going on, but Twitch seems to be saying starting to. I don't know. If you're getting ad, I apologise. Nothing I can do about it. So yeah, that's kind of that. So in a sense, you could spend money without being an affiliate. So you can. Unless you got Amazon Prime, which my mod LOL has said on Twitch, you can do that. But if you're doing it from your revenue, if you're doing it from revenue you earn from Twitch, simply you're going to be taxed. I'm guessing because it says subject, maybe subject to tax. So maybe they've not worked that out. But there again, looks like whether they're editing it up, or I don't know. Whether they're filling this in, I don't know, because I don't think it's fully public yet. It is from the July 28th. There's still going to be. It's not even released yet, so maybe this is just like a subject. It may be subject, but I'm guessing it says earnings are subject to taxing. If they're going to add this in, I'm guessing. But at the end of the day, that's just kind of the way that is. So I agree and disagree with the aspect of this because your earnings are going to other people or you're spending to Twitch. So there's a two-way argument. Unless you get an affiliate, the money goes. If you get an affiliate, the money goes to you with being taxed. He said for 3 days. So do you mean 28th of June? No. If I don't know if you can see this, lol. Here, July 28th. It's a month. I'm just pointing out. If I say 3 days, I apologise for the confusion. But yeah, it's July 28th, so it's a whole month. There's a whole probably 35 days left. Whatever, 30 days, a month plus whatever days left on this. It's only subject to the US at the moment. So I agree and disagree. Where I disagree on it is if you earn the money and you're not an affiliate, you can spend it on other channels, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be taxed and other things based on what that said. Hi, Real. So at the end of the day, if you're taxed, Twitch is earning money, or the US government is earning more money because Twitch has to tax it and to earn it. And I don't know how the tax system works for Twitch and stuff like that. They may get the money, I don't know. Maybe the government gets the money, the US government, I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's as simple as that. But I disagree on it because if it's being taxed, then you're not really spending all the money. Hi, Next Gen Pilot, how you doing? At the end of the day, you're kind of, in a sense, not earning that money, which is going back to Twitch. That's why I disagree with it, because it's going back to Twitch in most sense, regardless if you sub or not. If you sub, you still got to pay back. Otherwise, it's still, so, yeah. I'm good. Just doing some general check over through YouTube and Twitch stuff right now. Mainly Twitch stuff. I'm doing okay. So that kind of rolls that up. I think this is going to be rolled out, but not many people are going to use it. And if people are going to use it, if people earn, which they can do before they're affiliates, then at the end of the day, they're going to go, right, okay, I'll wait till I'm affiliate, and then they'll just withdraw the money. I think there's going to be more withdrawals than there is going to be spending, unless someone's like, I don't care, I don't really do it often. Then, it's going to be kind of that way. But yeah, so that's that. So I agree and disagree. I'm not going to like it because I don't know. I am mixed on that one. Yeah, that's a newsletter one. This one, right. This has intrigued me. Twitch is running a call out to existing month subscribers. So this states Twitch is running an in-chat call outs for existing month-to-month subscribers to switch to a multi-month subscription. I think this is only enabled through the dashboard. Stoking in there. What do you mean am I stoking in there? I don't think I don't see that. I don't know. I don't know what you honestly I mean. But this, to me, you can save 10% with 3 month subscription, pay $16.70 every 3 months to save 10% on your renewal. So, to me, that kind of seems like you're paying. If you want to do it for 3 months, you could do it and save 10%. If you're not going to do it for 3 months, it's not worth it because you may not pay for it. But, yeah, so it's good for people who sub for channels for a long period of time. RMP. Are you referring to the payments? Well, I'm guessing you are. I don't know if you're not, because you're using short terms for that. I'm not always aware of short terms, so I'll be using long terms. Yeah. Could you, like I said, I usually normally use the long terms. Could you just like write the long term out for that? Something revenue per month. I'm guessing. I don't know. Just put what that means if you want, because I'm not 100% on that. I normally use long terms most of the time. But yeah, like paying for 3 months in one. Let's say you watched this channel for a long period of time. You know you're going to sub every month. Well, you can go right. I'm gonna. You know they're going to be live. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what I did yesterday half the time. Most of the time, anyway. But at the end of the day, it's 3 month subscription for a channel that you've watched for a long period of time. It's worth it because you're saving money. It's paying the creator for 3 months, but you're saving money. So the creator does lose money, I think, but they know that they're going to get more for that month if it works out for that end of that month than it are for the rest of the month because you're not resubscribing. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it's kind of good and bad. It depends. If you're not going to sub to a channel for a long period of time, then you know it's it's just the way Twitch looks like it's going ahead. Apparently, with more ads on the way as well, which I'm not really looking forward to directly. So I kind of agree on this for big creators. There's another tweet somewhere. I don't know where it was posted. This is a crypto ad, no thanks. I'm serious. This is that shared with creators now? I don't. This is what I'm not worried about. I'm curious about. So it's not something I look at, to be fair, but it's a good thing to keep in the back of my mind. Feels like Twitch going down a slippery slope, revenue based. Yeah, this is when they post. This person I think posts on one of the Discords. I mean, I've seen him before, but yeah. So I understand where it's coming from on that one. I haven't gotten any ads in 2 years. Plus, I don't pay for anything. I haven't gotten ads in 2 years plus. I don't. This could be based on the country, but again, it's Canadian. They're Canadian. Ontario, Canada. I don't know. Maybe it's where they live. Because I know Zach, who's a creator, gets ads. So I'm aware of that. Is that 10% saving taken from the streamer's cut of 50-50? Doubt Twitch is eating the whole 10%. Is that 10% saving taken from the streamer's cut of 50-50? Doubt Twitch is eating the whole 10%. That's what that's what I'm seeing as, to be fair. Are they taking more than that? Is it like there must be more than that taken off it? Like maybe they're taking 8% and taxed like 2%. I don't know, but yeah. So at the end of the day, it's kind of it's just kind of the way that works. People are not happy with the CEO. I think I don't know. Yeah, no. Just more random posts. So yeah, that's that. I'm intrigued to see how that works out. This bit, I've already seen this, but this in beta, so that's just a thing. I wonder what's going to be like. Twitch is increasing the bitrate 2K video streaming from 7.5K to 9K. Not a huge difference, even in the quality. 2K streaming is still in beta testing, yeah. So it's something that not everyone's going to get. So we'll see how that goes. I may try it on stream one day. No, I'm not ignoring you because you're black. I don't know what colour anyone is in chat really. If I've never seen your face, I don't know what colour you are. It's a bit obvious. I'm ignoring the conversation you have between yourselves. Is basically what I'm ignoring. Cool. Are you because you're upset and fuming? Because that just sounds like that's like a you issue if you're upset. Because there's nothing to be upset about. There's nothing I've said that's upset you. I know that for a fact. Referring to race is not really something to get pissed about. So I can be pissed and you're not ignoring me. No, I don't care what. If I'm honest, I don't care what. Look, I'm not rage baiting. I'm not acknowledging rage bait. If you want to rage, you rage. It doesn't make much difference to me. Like I said, based on your name, you may be in the same server as MWoW. I don't know your Discord name. Well, not really. I'm pointing a fact across. Because you asked if I'm ignoring you because of race or where you're from. I'm not ignoring anybody. You just don't have a conversation amongst yourselves. That's what I said. That's not raging. I talk to like, this isn't me raging. I'm basically stating in the comments. But if you're really intrigued to know, I talk to people from different backgrounds. It doesn't bother me. I've had friends from ethnic minorities, whether you're Indian or whatever country you're from. It doesn't make a difference to me. I'll speak to anybody who speaks to me with respect. Which, obviously, I'm not saying I'm not speaking to me with respect. I'm being general, just to note that if someone's disrespectful to me, I either ignore them or point a fact out, doing to be disrespectful. You're not being disrespectful. You're just having a conversation in chat. So you know. So I talk to anybody really. If you could be Smurf, you could be blue. It doesn't make this difference. I'd be concerned if you're blue. If you said you were blue, I'd say contact the ambulance. But yeah, that's the only part I would see. Otherwise, if your skin colour is blue, you paint yourself blue. That doesn't bother me. I don't know what. If there was a race that is any colour, it wouldn't bother me. I find it unusual for the first time. Like you always seen anything unusual. I've never seen any. How do I say this without putting myself in the deep end? I talk to anybody, basically, in simple terms, without digging myself a big shovel. Why is your Discord icon dehydrated piss yellow instead of purple? What do you mean? My Discord, what? Your Discord icon dehydrated piss yellow instead of purple. I'm confused. What, are you on about a logo or? I'm confused. Are you about the logo or the channel? Just to clarify, because I'm not quite sure. I've checked Discord. It's nothing. I can't see any difference. Oh, right, okay, I can understand. I can understand you now. Right. I can understand you now. Yeah, I did check the M's. Right, what that is, basically, it's Discord Canary. So it's not. It's the one before beta. The Discord Canary, this Discord BTP or whatever it's called, and then Discord itself. The purple one is the general one that gets updates. I've just got both. I use both for like settings and updates and stuff like that. So if I'm talking to one person and I need to use it as a reference, I can use two different Discord Discord clients, it's not one client. They're two separate clients with the same login. It's like using Twitter with two different accounts. You can browse through one while tweeting on another. That's kind of an aspect of it. Or multiple Twitch channels or YouTube videos. It's basically the same aspect on that end. So I use the yellow one most often. Don't know, I just prefer it. I prefer it being different. I used to use the purple one, but now, but even though it has to ask me for updates all the time. But yeah. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, so this one, Twitch's easy path to affiliate is now available for all users, so anyone can basically get affiliate. Mostly, it's degraded. For each 25 followers, previously 50. So this is the previous amount. So it was previously 50 followers. It's now down to 25 followers. Now I disagree with this completely because you as most affiliates say, you're devaluing the aspect of streaming if you're doing it for the money. You can DM me again. I checked your DM. Oh, you put okay. So I didn't see that. So 25 followers is half. 4 hours. They're halving the requirements. I think they should increase the requirements. But I wonder if. To be fair, I think the only reason they've done it is one for financing and two for ads. I really think they're doing it for ads, if I'm being honest with you. Because ads are what Twitch is struggling with. So if they have affiliates, they can run ads. So also thanks Real, I saw the message. Reducing from 50 to 25 leads to them being creators being an affiliate if they've met all the other requirements. But if they're an affiliate, they get ads. Also, I've got an ad on Twitch in 30 seconds. So if you're watching on Twitch, you're going to get an ad in a minute. I can't do nothing about it. It's Twitch's system. Again, like this is basically the same thing. It's running for ads. I get money from it. I don't do this for money. I know About Me says different, but the money that I'm getting from it is just recuperating more or less for the money I spent. I'm not taking them. I'm getting the money I'm getting back. So I'm not earning money for the money, but in a sense, I'm earning to recuperate what I've lost. Because it's an investment. I'm regaining my investment. All right, no, that's fine. I'll speak to you about it after stream, though, if you want. We can discuss it after stream, if that's okay. But yeah, I'll finish the stream off first, lol. But at the end of the day, this is bad for creators, good for Twitch, because halving everything basically means people become an affiliate easily, and then all of a sudden they get all the ads. If I look back at it now, I think if I had the knowledge I had now, yeah, I may have gone for an affiliate, but I probably would wait till later because I got it as soon as I hit the threshold. But I had ads. Now, looking at it now, the value is... Also, if you just come back from the ad, welcome back. The difference is if you're not an affiliate, you're just a broadcaster with no affiliation, no partnership, or any basically add financial incentives to it, you're not instructing your viewers. So you're able to provide, and then once you get affiliate, and people say, oh, it's worth it, they want to subscribe, or they say, oh, I get affiliate because I want to subscribe to your Twitch or whatever, that's when you do it, because you know you're providing the value. I made that mistake myself, and many do that mistake. So if anyone in chat is actually thinking of doing it, don't even think about doing to affiliate until you feel you're providing the value that the community enjoys, getting higher viewership, whatever, because as soon as you get ad, people just disappear from a channel. They see an ad, they disappear. If there's no ads, because If there's no affiliate, you get no ads, which means that viewers will stay. They'll see, oh, it's just a general channel. I'm interested in it. They're not doing it for the money. Blah, blah, blah. They'll stay and communicate stuff like that. Down the line, you could get 30 or 34 viewers, and some of them say they want to donate or whatever. You say to them, you may do it soon if you want to do it later on, but at some point you will then add it. You say to them, there's going to be ads. I mean, that's fine. I want a sub. They sub, you earn money. Simple as that, basically. Even though the creator's not in it for the money because they would have stopped it. When I first done it, I'm being honest, I did it for the money because it's an instinct. It's a financial instinct. If you can earn, people say you can earn money through Twitch. It's not as easy as people think it is. If I'm being honest, I've been down that rabbit hole. I've only had the Twitch payout once, and since they reduced it to $50, I've never had the Twitch payout. Right? If I'm not going to show the stats, but I'm not even caught all the way through it. Mostly it's just ads. If I could get rid of ads or choose when to put the ads in or click when the ads start, let's say I need to go to the bathroom, get a drink, that's when I put an ad in place because people know that I'm disappearing. But apart from that, no, because there's no point. Stream for 4 hours instead of 8 hours. Again, they've halved it. Stream for 4 different days. Previously 7 different days. So really, you stream for 1 week, you get affiliate. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 4 days with. It doesn't make sense. It needs to increase. They need to increase that to make it beneficial for creators. Again, people say they don't care about creators. I don't know. 3 viewers on 4 days, average 3 CCV, which CCV is concurrent viewers over 30 days. That's basically what that means. So if anyone's wondering what CCV means, it's concurrent viewers. Basically, what's in the chat. 3 people speaking at the same time over 30 days. Let's say you got 3 people speaking. It doesn't have to be the same people speaking. 3 different people. You have 3 different people over 30 different days. 1, 2, and 3 could be 4, 5, and 6 on. So what you get the point. It doesn't have to be the same person speaking. It can be. Doesn't have to be. That's probably the logical side. But yeah, that's kind of what people have been posting. I disagree with it. He's obviously posted to Twitch, so people know Twitch. But yeah, I liked it, but I think I'm going to dislike. I'm not going to like it again because now I've rethought about it live. It's not worth it because they take a bigger percentage. No. For me, I would suggest to anybody who's thinking of creating content through YouTube or Twitch or anywhere, mainly through Twitch because they take a higher percentage in most platforms. You get so it's a 50-50 split. So you get 50%. So if a sub is $5, you get $1 or $2.50, whatever currency. You get half basically. It's 5, you get 2.5 out of it, or 250. Now. That's 50% every time. People have suggested these days, create a Patreon, go to another site, advertise that site. If you're not an affiliate, you're going to get more money while not an affiliate than you are an affiliate if you have an external platform. If you're not an affiliate and you're thinking, well, I want to earn money, and you've got ways where you can make videos based on what you said. Let's just say you've got viewers who want to just know the details sometimes, but they want to chat with you. Right, and they go, right, I watch the episode after on Twitch, which some people do. I do sometimes if I'm interested in something. Let's say it's me talking about different topics on this, and I think I would cut the video down and then post it on there. But then people contact me on there, they pay for it, blah blah blah. Maybe it's $5, maybe it's $1, £1, whatever your currency is, 1 to 5 currency, whatever it is. You have at that point you're providing value from a platform people are happy to pay for. They're paying for the quality of what you provide down there than the long form, which is what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, that's kind of that. Like I said, I disagree with this, but that's kind of my take on it. I don't want to ramble on much more, but yeah. This one I found really funny. I don't know this creator. Just a general side note. I checked it. They are a Twitch affiliate ambassador, whatever they want to call it. I'm not going to go through the channel, but they have connections. Twitch partner. I don't know what they're ambassador. Yeah, Twitch ambassador, or ambassador for something. I don't know what. But they put here, someone went off on me yesterday for having to sit through ads on stream. I don't know if this isn't common knowledge, but Twitch requires partners and affiliates to run ads. There is no way around it without demonetization. demonetization referring to not being in the affiliate program or a partner program. If you've gone from non to a partner, it doesn't make much difference. Partner and affiliate are a monetization part of it. Demonetization is basically where you could, well, demonetization, you don't earn money unless Twitch turns it off on you, which people have had that before. But no, generally speaking, just for the general audience, demonetization means you're just not an affiliate, not a partner, unless you're creators which have done other content which don't allow you to run ads, and therefore you're gaining subs, but you don't get the ads because you could. Creators I've heard have had their ads stopped, but subscriptions are continued, which means they're earning money, but they're not earning ads. In a sense, that's good if you're looking at it from a financial perspective, because you don't get interrupted, but therefore you still get ads. You can still get subs, but the subs don't mean anything if the people say that the perk of subbing it ad free. That's the only disadvantage. Apart from other perks which people create, that's that. I run the minimum and possible to keep the pre-rolls off, so people don't get hit with ads immediately when they click on the stream. Coming in aggressively and swearing at me about something that I have minimal control over isn't okay. Actually, I completely agree with. This is pre-rolls are the most annoying thing. People get them all the time. I have it set up so hopefully no one gets ads straight away. I don't know if people do or not. If anyone on Twitch is getting ads, let me know. I don't know how it's all working. I don't get ads on my side because obviously it's my account. I don't get ads on myself, which would sound funny because I could run it myself and just run a bunch running ads. But yeah, that's besides the point. That's just ads around clockwork. But yeah, ads spam. Simple as that. Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, regardless. So pre-rolls off are better than pre-rolls on, because pre-roll basically means you get like a 30 to 60 second ad, depending on the length of the ad, per video or per ad. So when you go live, the moment you go live, I get it all the time with creators. I know it affects creators. I don't bother. I just go to them. The other thing I point out, and I just remember this: if anyone is on any platform watching this, if you click on a stream and you see an ad, don't click on another tab or anything else. Just leave the tab active. Make sure you clicked on the tab or the tab is selected. The reason for that, and I found this out recently, I don't know if how many streamers are aware of this though, many probably are through tests and stuff. Once you click off, the timer pauses. So if you get a 30-second pre-roll ad or ad at any point, I don't write about it, well, but generally speaking, if you get an ad at the start of anybody's stream, whether it's mine or anybody else's, and you go to Discord or Twitch or any other tab, I don't know if it works. The only thing I don't know is let me get my thoughts. I think it applies to the same tabs. If you, let's just say, I've got multiple tabs up here, or I've got all these tabs here. So if let's just say I run an ad on this tab, let's say I've got an ad on this tab that shows a Twitch stream running on this ad, and I go to this ad, this one pauses, but it's the same on any other one. So if there's multiple windows, you're gonna get the ad paused, which is kind of irritating. And I found that I was like, well, why is the ad still playing? But when I checked the timer, 22 seconds or something, I changed over. I remember 22. I waited a couple of seconds, let's say 5 seconds. I went back to it. It said 21 or 22. It stayed where it was. The video continued to play. It's so you pause a YouTube ad, a YouTube video midway through, but you don't hear it. So it's kind of irritating. But yeah, so if you ever get to a point where you're watching ads and you go, oh, I'm just going to go to a different ad, don't, just leave it to run. You can watch a video or another stream while it's paused, return back to the ad. Let's say you're watching a YouTube video about something you're interested in, but you're watching a creator, they just have an ad on. Make sure that when you've clicked on the Twitch tab, the ad plays. And let's say you want to click on a video on another screen, right? You can't have it on the same tab because you're not going to see it. But you can mute the ad while the video is playing if you want to still listen to it on the same tab. That's the only way I'll work. But if you've got a secondary monitor, it's best on that way. Put the video on a secondary monitor, or a video, on a secondary monitor, play that video, go back to the ad, mute the ad's playing while your video's playing, so you can hear the video but not the ad. That's the only workaround I've found, which is kind of irritating. I don't know how many people know about whether people do know about that or not. But people getting aggressive to creators like this is just not on at all. People can't, viewers can't go, oh, your channel is bad, blah 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 blah, because there's ads. They, like she said, creators don't run the ads themselves. They schedule them. It's either scheduling them or they're pre-rolls. You're getting ads regardless. You can't not have no ads. That's just the way Twitch works. So unless you get ads on YouTube, but they're skippable. Twitch ads are not skippable. The other, there's something else I want to discuss as well, but I need a demonstration. It's about preview feedback. This is a creator I've seen before. I've watched her before. She doesn't generally just chats with the community and stuff like that. And in a world where there are ads everywhere, even when you pay prime cough, quotated, sounds like they were enough there to troll, which I agree with, or they have real twisted the entitled viewer of the world. Basically, they don't think they should have got ads, and then they're just making a nice comment to the creator above. So yeah, I agree on that entirely. Like, people shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, that's kind of that. So if you learn from that's good. I don't know if anyone's learning from that. So this is the other one. Okay, this is a whole different thing. I want to talk about this another time. I need to check this out myself. I haven't set it up yet. Kick VODs and the rest of it. I don't know. It's Commander Rich stuff. I need to set that up. I don't know what's going on with it. But if I go back, what was it now? Twitch live playback. Now I don't know what's going to show up. Okay. Where's he gone? I don't know. I've got to be very careful. I literally type live playback. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm going to do this for safety reasons. I can't see chat now. Where is it? Twitch player was. Where's it gone? I had it before, but I don't know where the hell it's gone. Basically, you can do what YouTube does when it's live. You can reverse what you put and watch by the back. Is he live? No, not that. Why can't I find it? Twitch vertical? What the hell? Okay. That's normal for OBS stuff. Where's it gone? Let's do Twitch playback and see what it gives. I don't know what I'm going to get on the results, so I'm just like putting on this monitor briefly. Where's it gone? There's got to be a way of it happening. I had it before. Where the hell is it gone? Twitch, it's got to be live playback, surely. Have they deleted the tweet? Or something? Hold on. I'll do this from Zach, so we'll look at Zach again. That's something else. That's something else. Where's it go? Where's it gone? This is 2023. Twitch playback. Hold on. I'm trying to find a bloody thing. Is it Twitch Rewind? No. There was something, I don't want to say much about it because I can't see the tweet anymore. I really can't see the tweet and it's dim heading now. I'm going to go to Zach's account and just go to media. Because I think it's going to be in there somewhere. I'm sure he's posted about it. Somewhere here. Anyone said nothing? No, not yet. Where the hell's it gone? This? Here! Right, found it. Right. This is what I was looking for. Thank God for that. I just lost it. Was it this one? Here. So, Twitch's upcoming rewind function will be paywall behind a paid subscription to the channel. So, you can also activate through Twitch Turbo as well. So, if you're subscribed to someone on Twitch, you can rewind the content. So, let me just demonstrate this. So, they're going back, they pulled it back, and then you click on live, it sends you to the front. So, let's say you've missed part of it, and someone says, oh, it was an hour ago, it was somewhere an hour ago. Someone can click from an hour ago and refer back to it live. Because you've still got the clip in there both while it's like that and like that. This is a really good feature, and I wish it wasn't behind a paywall. I wish this was a general thing, but I guess Twitch has got to make more money anyway for the Twitter account to be verified, and I don't know, all the rest of the stuff. Just add more ads, why not? But I like this feature, and if I'm sub to a channel, I'm going to use it. Well, if I'm sub to the creator again, by whatever, whether it's gifted or I do it myself, then normally I get gifted on my channel because I don't pay for subscriptions. But mostly people just do it for me anyway. People won't see me in chat, they just do it for me anyway. I always thank them anyway, Justin as I know. But yeah, so they do the YouTube rewind situation for channels you're subscribed to. If you're not subscribed to, let's say, this channel, you will not get this feature. Only for... And also, you get, if you go back to the start, once it's finished, here, she's paused it, gone back, zoom in. When she goes to zoom in, you can see here, chat ahead of video. So, I'm guessing this basically means, well, if you're... When you type a message in here, because this person's using Twitch Prime, which is the reason why they're able to do it, that message will be based on real time, not based on the time in the VOD. This is basically the rewind is basically a VOD live, so it's storing it, and then yeah, you get the point. Basically, if you like, oh, I missed half of this, I wanted to see, and they got the timer or whatever, or someone pauses. I'm guessing if they pause the content, that like YouTube Live, it will go back and back and back, and once you unpause it, it will continue. And once you've seen what you want to listen to, you can skip through portions of the live stream that you've missed, that you just want to skip past it to the main part for obviously interaction. Then back to the live, and then continue. So this is a good feature. I like this feature a lot. I don't know which person's done it. I'm guessing it might be a Twitch employee, because obviously the way the format is, and it's Mac by the looks of it. Because if we look here, it's a Mac icon. Obviously I've got black mouse, but Macs use black cursors because it's just default. I don't think you can have white cursors on Mac. I don't know. As long as I'm wrong, I don't know. I think that looks cooler, to be fair. But yeah, I like that feature a lot. I like that because I like it. But yeah, you have to be a paid subscription or active tab. I don't know if Prime is counted, because it hasn't stated it here. I could ask that. I may ask that if I'm really curious. Right now I'm not. So if it comes back to my head, I'll ask Zach about it when he's live. Also, if you want any Twitch news, why not most creators do this anyway, who talk about his content. If you want stuff like this all the time, TOS.gg, it's a newsletter Zach does. He does free stuff, which is all like codes and many different things. TOS.gg. Let's just go to it. So he does a thing. You can sign up to emails for free, weekly newsletters, and then you can pay. You can subscribe for other stuff as well, newsletters. Hold on. Resources. You get all sorts of stuff here. I unsubscribe from it personally, but I may resubscribe it just for Twitch purposes. My emails just flood all the time with random stuff. But there's a load of stuff where you can go, reviews and monetization and the rest of it. So if you're interested, go to there, TOS.gg. Shameless plug, not my thing, but I really, he's really good at stuff. This is why you probably notice I refer to a lot of his stuff. Like this is literally his account. He does it here. You could pay if you want to pay. I think it's $5 or $10. But it helps to the money goes to the paid stuff is really good stuff. He showed one thing live on stream temporarily, and I thought, wow, that's something that's worth being paid for. So I only knew about it through being when he showed it, but paid stuff is obviously exclusive stuff. So yeah, that rewind thing, I love that rewind thing. It's just said it's not public for. I think the reason why they've not done that is because it's more money for them. It's just a way of doing it. He's got multiple things there. I've gone live for an hour and 35 minutes. Is there anything else I want to talk about before I head offline? I'm going to gather up more stuff. I literally gathered up all this stuff last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I wasn't feeling well. I woke up at 2, went to bed at 10, and woke up, and then I found out a way of doing it. So, yeah, I want to write down more stuff I want to talk about. I need to fix a few things on stream. But yeah, if I don't know what's going on with the platform at the moment. I just went live after I had to fix Spotify because I didn't work. So one of my mods helped with that when I first went live. If you want to follow the channel, I plan to do more of this type of thing if you're interested. I do still plan on doing Roblox-based gameplay. For those who know, I have done that. I do plan on doing that. It's just, I spoke to a couple of other creators and my mods about it as well through messages. Doing Roblox only gets boring, especially if you're on the same thing constantly. So what I'm deciding to do is I'm going to diversify. If people just want to talk to me, I might just do a live just chatting. But I think, honestly, I'm just going to do more of this type of stuff, industry-based stuff. I am thinking of doing a podcast. I'm not going to announce it here yet, even if I do it, because it's going to be with my sister, if she accepts it. But we're going to talk about industry-based stuff just through a YouTube podcast. Not announcing the podcast name yet. But eventually I may do that, and I may refer to that. The only problem is it's going to be using my name, so my real name. So if I leak my real name, I leak my real name. Only a few people know about that, so I don't know. I may not use my real name. I may use my real name. We may use our real name, we may not. If people decide, I don't know if I will use it. I think I might not use my real name, just in case I do want to put it on here. I don't know. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end it here, go through more of this stuff, look at it, see what's going on in the industry on Twitter, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I will end it here, to be fair. I've got 30 minutes before another ad. I don't want to go for another ad. So if you're watching on Kick, thanks for watching. If you're just viewing on there, I haven't really paid much attention to that. Lurkers, I'm happy for lurkers. Why not? If you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. Like if you enjoyed the video. What I may do in the long term is I may make a clips channel for this, or I may make a playlist where you can click on playlist and go through the playlist of like cut the video down to each individual topic. Let's say all the topics I mentioned, cut them down, and then just stick them on YouTube, upload them, re-upload them as just clips if people want to talk about them. I've got the video there and say, look, I've spoke about this, here you go. That's what I may do. I don't know yet. It depends on how well I do. This is the first stream that I'm going to do. I'm doing streams now once a week, so next Friday will be the next stream. This is my commitment at the moment. And if I do improve it, I may do 2 streams a week. It won't be the day after each other though. But at the moment, just once a week at the moment, while I sort myself out with all this. And then once that's happened, I'm going to then hopefully do more than once a week and feel ill at the time. Obviously, if I'm going away, then I'm obviously not going to be able to go live because of that. Or I'll go live for like half an hour, depending on how much data I have. I don't know how good the signal is, but I may not down my line if people just want to chat and stuff like that. So, yeah. Follow if you haven't followed. I need to get a new webcam. I think I meant down the line as well because this one keeps blowing in the background now, which is kind of good. It looks weird as well, and the lighting as well. I don't know. But YouTube, follow if you want. Not follow, subscribe on YouTube. Like, comment if you're watching it through a VOD, or if you're watching here and you just want to add something below, that's fine. Subscribe on Twitch if you're interested. I'm not going to force it on anybody. Don't need to. Follow if you on Twitch if you want for more content like this. And yeah, on Kick, this is the first stream on Kick anyway, so if anyone wants to watch on Kick, they can. I don't know what's going on with Kick at the moment. I'm just testing it out. I may not be bothered with it after, depending on where it goes. I don't know how to use Kick, first of all. I am considering going to probably every platform I can use, just for discoverability, because Twitch is not discoverable. I don't know how well other platforms are, so I'll test them all out. But yeah, so anyone hanging around, thank you for watching. Thanks for everyone on YouTube typing in YouTube chat. Thanks for those who typed in Twitch chat. I know I've got nothing from Kick yet, so I don't know if I've got anywhere on Kick yet. Obviously, it's just going to be a thing where I get used to it. Thanks a lot for being in chat on Twitch for the mods as well, and I think guess on YouTube as well without typing. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you next week with another live stream. I'm going to put a load of this in a channel on Discord. If you want to join the Discord and you're not banned, because if you're banned, I'm just not. If my mods ban you, that's nothing to do with me. We'll discuss it about unbanning, etc. But yeah, you can join the Discord as well, which we linked. Well, it's linked on Twitch and on YouTube. So if you're on Kick, go based up the same name I use on every other platform on YouTube or Twitch, and you can open the Discord invitation that way, and you can get alerts that way. At the moment, it's ping based, and I'd like to announce it through ping. I'm going to do a lot more of this type of content, and then yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully next week. If I decide to stream before then, I decide to stream before then, but I'm going to try and commit to 1 day a week just so I don't overstress myself. But I enjoyed this stream, and I don't know if anyone else has, or if anyone found at least useful from it. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. Been a great community today. Thanks everyone for tuning on YouTube, which I never thought actually was going to work. I thought I'd just go live on YouTube, why not? But yeah, I'm going to end it before I ramble on too much. I will see you soon, next week. I've just broken that. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Seems. I'll go live. Is there? Okay. Bye. Actually, we're gonna raid. Let's see if anyone else raid. I don't know. I don't check my viewership, so I don't know. Let's go through this. Back to YouTube. I'm gonna snooze the ad. I'm going to. Who should we rate? I don't want to rate someone with a lot of viewers, maybe not. Why are they? Okay, maybe. We've got that feature. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, they've done it to all affiliates, that's why. 1K. Yeah, let's just go to Nutty, because I was watching him before and I'll be watching him after. So we're going to go to him. If anyone's interested, he does widgets and stuff, so feel free to check it out. I'm gonna go into here and yeah, raid on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, feel free to join the raid. If not, then have a good day. YouTube, you won't get the raid. Kick, you won't get the raid. Hold on a second. I've got to remember how this works. Let me do it through here. slash raid. Not going to work. Yep. So we're going to raid Nutty. Thank you for tuning in. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. See you later, basically. See you later. I'm going to end the stream. Oh, I can just click on it. So we'll end the stream here and head off. So thanks for tuning in. Join the raid. I'll give you a second to click join if you don't want to already join, and I'm going to join that and then end the stream for all of them at the same time. As soon as I click raid, I'm going to end it. So yeah, join the raid for points if you want points on Twitch. But yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm rambling. Bye bye. Bye. Is that going to work? Yep.